Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to our Gundam build. Now this has actually been about, I'd say about a month, maybe 2 months ago that I actually started building this. And I completely forgot what I talked about last time. I just remember working on this. I remember doing the stickers for this. I just remember telling you guys that I would do, I think, the rocket pods, and then I'd come back to you guys. I think that's about all I did. I don't remember a damn thing. But I got that done. This is the XXXG01H Gundam Heavy Arms. I always forget the numbers and letters, so that's why I have to look back. I know I'm still doing the Boston accent tonight. We finished Exorcist VR, Exorcist Legion VR, so it's that voice that once you start doing the character, you can't stop doing it. You're stuck in Boston. I'm sorry, I gotta stop. I don't think... Yeah, I finished that. Did that. That's done. I just gotta figure out exactly what else needs to be finished. We're almost done. We're just about done. And it's really just that it. These two are finished. But yeah, if you guys find that you enjoy this channel, this content, or just my goofy nonsense, any and all engagements you guys leave would help me out tremendously with YouTube's algorithm, and I'd really appreciate it. Likes, dislikes, bell icon, subscribing, even leaving comments would help me out tremendously, and I'd appreciate the help. And also, I enjoy a good little conversation, so feel free to come hang out. Other than that, I do have a Discord, which also, if you want to hang out, link in the description for that. We do little community events, we hang out, we chat, we game. I've been promising one of our lads that I would do a community night involving Enlisted, so I definitely got to do that at some point. This has been there for so long, it's actually collecting dust. Like that's, yeah, it's been there for a while. But anyway, lads, without further ado, let me continue this travesty of a build. Christ, I think I know what I need to do. Oh wait, no, maybe I get lucky? Do I get lucky today? Do I get a little lucky today? Do I, oh shit, I keep hitting my mic. I'm sorry. 11 and 19. Oh my god, right there, that's gonna be pain. Alright. A lot of these stickers are just gonna make me hate my life. Let's see. Okay, I see how it is. Where's my handy dandy knife? But yeah, tonight we finished Exorcist, and I didn't really get a chance to give all of my thoughts on it. It wasn't a bad game. I'm going to say that much. It was not a bad game. I don't dislike it. If you're looking for a horror game, something creepy, especially something to play on Halloween or something, it's good for that. But if you're looking for like a serious game or something to keep replaying, if you manage to somehow get all of the mission requisites, I guess you can call them, if you manage to just do everything right the first time, and you didn't make any mistakes, then the game's really not worth... Actually, how much is this game anyway? I'm just going to look it up for you guys real quick, because I'm like right here, I might as well. Okay, that's the game screaming in my ear. You guys can probably hear it on the video. Did not mean to do that. It's $24 for the whole thing. I don't know if I would say it's worth it. $24 is a little steep, in my opinion. It's cool for what it is. Do not get me wrong. It's just $24. I mean, I got maybe 4 hours out of it, so if you're into horror, if that's really your cup of tea, if that's... go for it, I guess. I would say get it on sale. That's my personal opinion. I say get it on sale. I don't know if I would spend $24 on that game. Though I'm also saying this, and I'm considering spending $28 on My Friendly Neighborhood, so I don't know if my opinion is valid in this case, honestly. Questioning that myself. But other than that, I mean, it was a good game for being scary, It did something not a lot of horror games do nowadays that I think games are slowly beginning to do, which is they are choosing to use noises and suggestions to the player to scare you rather than just throwing stuff at you and being scary, right? Like, for example, Five Nights at Freddy's is notorious for doing that. If you fail, something jumps out and screams at you, and that's all there is to it. Like, okay, you got jump scared, bye. That's it. But then you take this game, for example, and it just leaves you paranoid. You're constantly questioning yourself. Am I hearing what I'm hearing? Am I seeing what I'm seeing? Is there something that's going to jump out at me? What am I looking at right now? And the game constantly messes with your head. So, in that regard, the game is good. But, again, it's just short. Like, the biggest gripe I can give the game is it's just short. And honestly, if it was longer, I think I would have been happier with it. If it had more content, I would have been happier. I would have been happy to know that I was done, but I actually didn't do these. I thought I did these. Did I say in the last video that I was going to do these? Sides first? I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. So we're going to go top to bottom. You know, I can do the arm real quick. It's going to take me, what, 30 seconds? But yeah, I decided to... Okay, so what I normally do, and I explained this to one of the guys during the stream, and I'll say it again. When I play games like that, right, I always try to have fun with it because I'm not a fan of horror, personally. It's not my cup of tea. It's just not something I normally engage with. That makes sense? Not really my thing. So, when playing a horror game... Hold on, I'm trying to get this knife off. Oh, there. Okay, bye! When playing a horror game, it's like... I tend to make jokes about it. Just to take the tension, just to be funny, just to have some fun. And that's all it really is. So, me playing this Boston police officer, you know, doing the heavy accent, that was really me just trying to make it less scary, so that way I could progress forward. That's all it was. That's genuinely all it is. That's why if you're wondering, like, why does he do this? That's why. That's really all it is. It's just a way... It's a mechanism for me to just ignore the horror, if that makes sense. I don't know where that sticker's supposed to go. I would think right there. 43. Holy God. Maybe it does go there. Really? No, it goes somewhere around here. In the arm? No, that doesn't make sense. Where the hell do you go? It wants to go somewhere here in the arm. It looks like it wants it here, but then it doesn't. It wants it lower. Where the hell do you want this? I'm going to leave it off for now because I have no idea. I'm lost. But, let me see. So, we're going to go... So, it's alternatively 3 or 4 on the upper torso, which is right up here where my finger's at. Does it matter? It looks like it wants this one for number 4. But yeah, I usually try to crack jokes for horror games, just to kind of have fun with it. I don't try to take games like that super seriously. Again, it's for fun. Really? Sorry about that. Oh, okay, I see where it wants it now. It wants it on the gun. I'm gonna have to take your arm off. I thought I was done with this. With removing the arms and everything. Like, I had it all posed and everything. It was good. Part of me was ready just to end this series and be like, alright, I'm done with it. I have finished this Gundam. We are good. I don't ever need to do this again. I don't know if I'm going to continue Gundam building, honestly, after this. I know I'm, like, jumping around topics. One, honestly, it's just... They say for content creators, don't look at the numbers. Don't, as my old boss used to say, don't chase the dragon, right? Which that means don't chase numbers. Don't only look at numbers. And yeah, I shouldn't. I really shouldn't look at numbers. I should be focusing on content and content alone. You know what it is? It's like... Wait, what the hell is that? 45. Oh, and they want another sticker under that? Oh, wait. Oh, that's all together. Okay, I was about to say these people are madmen. Anyway. I do want to focus on the content, but these videos don't do that all that great, unless they have been doing good lately. I just haven't been paying attention because that can happen too. One like this. This is a very weird stick. Oh, god damn it! Can I just pull this off? No, I can't. Okay. Actually, no. If I keep doing that, I'm gonna break it. I don't want to do that. But yeah. On top of that, I just it's just expensive. It's an expensive hobby. And if I was making money, or I should say, if I was making enough money to justify doing that, then I would. But I can't justify it. That's really it. Maybe later on, if the channel gets bigger, I'll come back to Gundam building for the channel. I also have, like, no space where I live, so doing more Gundams is just not feasible, both for the sake of space as well as financially. So it's just not something I can really keep doing right now. Maybe in the near future, hopefully, maybe, we'll see. But not at this moment. Not at this moment in time. Wait, what? It wants... Okay, that's what it wants. So it wants number 8 on here. I wish it was a little bit more specific. I don't know if it can be more specific, but... Oh god, it wants stickers in, like, the worst places. How am I supposed to get it there? Yeah, no, it wants it right there. It wants it, like, right there. Okay, cool. Then, number 7 right there. But yeah, that's just that little tangent done. So yeah, I'm probably gonna have this as my last build, and we're gonna call it Good Run Gundam for a while. I got on a real Gundam binge there for a bit. I still have to finish the manga, so probably gonna keep away from Gundam for a little bit on the channel, just until maybe I have a little bit better of a situation, I guess, if that makes sense. I'll figure it out, one step at a time, baby steps. Anywho, as for gaming stuff, yeah, so Exorcist is done. I might go back to it at a later date, maybe have a little bit more fun with it, try to do something to be goofy. I don't know. If you guys have any ideas, let me know in the comment section. I'm always open to suggestions of things that you guys want to see. But other than that, um, next thing I'm going to be working on, if I'm not already currently, because it depends on when these videos come out, which should still be in the time of July? Yeah, they should still be out in July. I should be at this moment working on Payday with Danny. We should be both doing Payday together. Again, currently at this time, me speaking. My goal for that is to do all the story missions. Now, for those of you that might have watched the Payday streams and you're a little confused as to what the hell is going on, I can explain. So, Payday back in 2013, I would say, didn't necessarily have a coherent story. They were kind of just doing their own thing, right? Like, Payday was just doing these random heists that didn't really seem to have much direction. Oh, hey guys, thermal drill, go get it. Oh, cocaine, let's go make some. Oh, Vlad wants us to go burn down a mall again. Let's do it. And it was just this constant... Wait a minute, what? No, you... Oh, son of a mother. I put the wrong sticker on. I feel like Bane. Yeah, these internet descriptions are iffy. Just like this, what do you call it? Instruction right here. But yeah, so back then, Payday didn't really have a proper direction. So, with that being said, what ended up happening was, because of this, Eventually, Payday, I would say probably around the time of Hawkston Breakout, around the time when the dentist got involved, Payday finally decided, hey, we're going to go ahead and actually establish a story. Alright, screw it, it's staying like that. We're going to actually establish a story, right? So it was that point forward that Payday started coming up with characters, and they started coming up with a backstory, and they started really adding things on, and it actually started picking up. Now, what they did was they kind of retconned the story. And it's not a bad thing. I want to make this clear. That is not a bad thing at all. Best way I can describe this, right? Go ahead and look up Payday 2 web series. Yes, Payday 2 had a web series. Back when the game first released, I would say they did this as a way of world building, right? I would almost say it's basically world building. That's what they were trying to do. And I would say it didn't really work all that well. Just because it made no sense, it added characters to the universe that didn't exist. Like, there was this one chick who was a detective, there was her partner, this dude who I don't remember their names, and then there was this random, like, assassin lady who had a thing with, what's his name? With Gage, the weapons dealer that we used to deal with, who is now just one of our contacts. We have multiple weapons dealers now. So these characters, they existed only in the web series. They were never mentioned in the game, at least not to my memory. So eventually, Payday kind of just scrapped those characters. They scrapped the characters, they scrapped the story, because there was really no coherent story at all. At this time, at least. It was kind of just Payday was whatever Payday wanted to be. And I think that's what kind of, for a little bit, drew players away a bit. It just, you kind of felt like you were doing stuff just to do it, and it was just a fun time with friends. But once they did Hawkston Breakout, once they did The Dentist, they started actually adding a coherent story, they actually started building the universe, and from that point forward, things got interesting. So what they did was, at least from what I could tell, they took their heists, and they put them out of order deliberately, creating a new canon. A canon that now makes sense. And so far, from what we've done, if you guys have missed the streams, the universe so far that's been established is that we're doing all these odd jobs for Vlad. Oh, first we're doing odd jobs for Bane. Because Bane wants us to establish a name for ourselves as a gang in Washington. Doing so results in us getting the attention of Vlad. And then Vlad's like, okay, cool. You're going to do jobs for me, and if you do good enough, I'm going to hook you up with my buddy Hector. And he's going to give you jobs. Now we're at the point where we're doing jobs now for his buddy Hector. But every time we do a job for Hector, the cops keep showing up. Nevertheless, we're still doing it. We're fighting the Mendozas, which is a rival cartel. And that's essentially where we're at. But that's what I'm saying. Those early heists meant virtually nothing. Because they really were nothing. All those heists were just an excuse to kind of just establish a new character, and that was really it. It was the later heist that really established story. And I'm going to establish me losing my brain cells here in a second because I hate these stickers, these adhesive stickers. They are the bane of my existence. So, I need O, Q, and N. You know, all of the stickers that are in places that I can't get to. Shite. Okay, what about A? A goes up here, you know, in a place that I can't get to without taking apart my Gundam. Can I take them apart? There we go. Okay, I can do that now. But anyway, yeah, so that's essentially where we're at with Payday. I'm super hyped for Payday 3's release. I cannot wait for it, and I'm definitely going to play that. I don't know if me and the guys are all going to stream it together at the same time. I don't know if I'm going to be doing it by myself. That one I don't know. I know Danny is definitely looking to get it. and I'm trying my damnedest to get my hands on the collector's edition. Like, I am crackhead determined to get that collector's edition. Like, I've been staring at Payday's website. I'm like, soon as it comes to the States, soon as it comes to the States, I'm going to pre order. It's going to be mine. I got a pre order for PS5 through GameStop, thankfully, but I want it for PC. I know, like, hey, you already have it for. I've already got it for PlayStation. Why do I need it for PC? And I only want it for the PC because of the fact that Payday 2 went to VR. So what about Payday 3? Are they going to do that in VR? And if they do, I don't want to have to get a whole new VR system just to play in VR. I have a VR system for my PC. I want to use that. So that's kind of my goal right now. I deliberately might not finish the stickers on this build. Like, it's already got plenty of stickers as it is. It's just the location of these is in the worst possible places, and I'm really not down for that. Come on, you bastard. There we go. No, don't get stuck to my thumb. There we go. Okay. Now I just gotta apply pressure, and I gotta get these on. So let me get the front end on, and I will be right back with you. Alright, so I got the two itty bitty stickers right there in the worst possible spots on. That wasn't bad. That was not terrible. Now, I gotta figure out where the rest of these stickers go. Okay, thank God the game. Yes, I'm playing a game right now. Didn't you guys know that? I'm playing a game with my sanity. I'm gonna try to go in alphabetical order and hopefully, because it seems like they only require like one of each at a time. That's how it seems. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna cut them out row by row. And if I need them, I have them. If I don't need them, well, then I don't need them. That one's C. I think it's gonna go like this. Or I'm dumb and it's gonna go like. I think it's gonna go like this. Okay. So you go right about there. Neat. I just had the stickers. Where the hell did it go? Here it is. It blended in so well. I lost it for like a second. No, 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 don't get stuck, don't get stuck, don't get stuck. Oh, I was like, shite. Don't get stuck on the paper. I don't want to mess it up. Okay, we're good. It's all good. Or I have this backwards and I'm dumb. It would be like this, right? I put the wrong sticker. Oh, I see what I did wrong. I'm dumb. I see. Wait, no, I don't see? I don't see it. Okay, what the hell am I doing wrong? I am confused. No, D goes here. D certainly goes here. Well, this is why we have second attempts. Okay, so I kind of got them on there a little derpy, but they work. I really hate these stickers because they're in the most inconvenient of places, and honestly, I'm about ready to just accept this build where it's at. Like, I think I'm okay with it. I'm honestly thinking I'm okay with this. I'm not a fan of how many stickers there are. I don't even know where these go. What the hell are these? Oh, shit. Like, I have so many damn stickers, it's not even funny. I'm also burping a lot, which I apologize for. But I'm going to try to go for these right here in the center. I want to try to get some of the bigger ones in there. Come on. Come on. Come on, you bastard. There. Then we're going to go for that big old W. Alright, cool. Where do you go? Oh, of course, you're gonna go in the one place I can't really reach. It's not that I can't, it's just that I'm gonna have a very hard time doing it. Okay, that should do it. Again, derpy as hell, but it'll work. Did I just frig this up? Oh, I just went friggin' sideways. God, wait, did I just fix it? I don't know. This is getting aggravating now. Anyway, conversation. So, I'm gonna be starting a new job at this point. Right now, this is July 22nd. I'm gonna be starting a new job soon. I'm not sure how it's gonna affect the schedule since and when I say schedule, I mean the streaming schedule. Because my job, they close their doors for the night at about 9 p.m. I stream usually at 10, so I might have to adjust things accordingly. So understand the streams might change going forward. There's a very big chance of that. And also just to show you guys, I got that sticker right there that I put on correctly. That's good. Oh, and X and Y goes away because I can't find. Oh, there it is. Okay. Anywho, so I'm gonna be working back in sales. Essentially, I'm gonna be doing what I used to do in GameStop, but this time for a different company. Now, the way it's being told to me, this job, if you guys are curious, I don't like telling people where I work just yet. I'll tell you guys after I quit the job, because then it's like, well, you know, what's the company going to do to me after the fact? Like, what are you going to do? Fire me? I'm already gone. Um, but during the job is a different story, and I don't really want to say anything yet. But with the job that I'm working, it's back in sales. I'm not thrilled about it. I'm not really thrilled to get back to sales, but as I told my employer, you know, they even said, like, why do you want to come back here? You already have a job. Why do you want to come to this job? And honestly, it's money. And I need money. I need something that pays better. And essentially, as I told her, I figured, why not go with what I know? I know sales. I know metrics. I know how this job works. I know how this field of employment works. So rather than question my sanity and do something new that I might not be necessarily good at, which isn't a bad thing. It's never bad to try something new, but why do something I'm not certain of when I can do something that I know very well? That being sales. And it's weird, the field that I'm not happy with, I actually feel like I do very good with. Like, I feel like I'm a damn good salesman. I think I'm very convincing of things. I think when my customers come in and they ask me for advice, or if they just ask me for assistance with something, I think I'm very convincing. God damn it, it doesn't stick. So, honestly, figured why not? Why not go back to what I know? One thing that really sucks is the pay is questionable in my opinion. It's $15 an hour, which I'm like, eh. And on top of that, not only is it 15 an hour, but oh, that fell off on its own. Oh, thank God, that made my life easier. It's $15 an hour plus commission. Now, for some of you younger lads, commission's not inherently a terrible thing. Depends on the job. It's just, I don't know. one of those, it sounds too good, I guess. Like, they tell me it's uncapped commission, which essentially what that means is, as I sell more, I make more. So, for example, I'm just going to throw numbers at you. This isn't accurate, I'm just throwing numbers at you. Starting pay is $15 an hour, right? So, I might go ahead and get 15 an hour, but then say I get an additional $3,000 in sales. You know, we're just gonna start on the low. Say maybe $100 in sales. I make an extra $50, maybe $20, maybe 10, whatever. But then if I make $3,000, I might make $1,000 on my paycheck. If I make 10,000, I might make 7,000. You know what I mean? The more I sell, the more I make. That's essentially the core principle. That's the way it was told to me. I forgot what my boss told me, or my new boss. He said something to the line of like, you get put into a certain bracket, so you're put into a sales bracket depending on how much you sell. So again, the more I sell, the more I make. That's basically the core principle of it. That's the crux. So again, I don't know. It's very conflicting for the fact that I'm relying entirely on the hope that I get enough customers to come in and then I can make money. That's what I'm relying on. It's not always the greatest thing if I'm relying on customers. So we'll see. I'll let you guys know how it goes. Of course, always the good thing with this job is it will give me more stories to tell you guys. And I'm sure, and I don't know if you guys like my stories. I hope you do. But it gives me a lot more retail stories to tell you guys. And just more goofs, honestly. So I'm going to have good days, stressful days. The only thing I'm not keen on is they're so focused on customer service. What that can mean is I'm scheduled to work today. Like I say, for example, today, right? I didn't work today yet, but say, for example, today I'm scheduled to work 10 to 2, right? I'm scheduled to work 10 to 2, but I have a customer that's in and and I'm supposed to help him. I could be at work till 4 o'clock. Even though I'm scheduled 10 to 2. I'm not guaranteed 10 to 2. What I'm guaranteed is... I'm guaranteed 10 to 2 in the sense of they're not going to cut my hours, but there's a guarantee, or there's a likelihood that I'm going to end up getting more hours. Which, again, not necessarily a bad thing. More hours isn't a bad thing. It's just... I don't know. Personally, I'm not a fan of uncertainties. That's really what it is. I like as little unknown factors as possible. The more I know what I'm dealing with, the better. That's really how I look at it. But the other way I'll also look at it is, you know what, life doesn't really work like that. So adapt and overcome. Do what you have to do. When things happen, deal with it. That's really the best advice I can give. Sometimes life ain't comforting. You gotta just do what you gotta do. But with that said, lads, that's where I'm gonna leave this one for today. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you've enjoyed. I'm just gonna end it with this build. A lot of this is like the really tedious stickers that I don't like. So I'm just gonna wrap up these last couple stickers on the torso, I guess, or what is this, the waist? I'm going to wrap up these last couple stickers, and that's where I'm going to leave this. And I'm just going to call this build finally quits. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me for these series that I do. Whether they're games, whether they're just me rambling. I really do appreciate it. The channel is growing slowly but surely. We're getting there. And it's honestly all thanks to you guys. You're awesome. I appreciate each and every one of you for being on, being in the comments section, for subscribing, and just even being in the streams. Believe me, it means a lot. And I really do appreciate it. If you want to come hang out with me, link description below for our Discord. If you feel so inclined, please feel free to subscribe, and any engagements you guys leave on the videos helps me out tremendously with YouTube's ever-growing, annoying algorithm. So I really appreciate the help. See you guys around the next one. Thank you everyone so much. Love you all. Have a fantastic night. I will see you guys on the next one. Have a good night, everyone.